Yeah, hello guys. My name is Jabba, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'll be reviewing the Premier League games going on this weekend in the Premier League. The first game of the weekend, we have Brentford taking on Arsenal. That takes place in some few hours time. That's 13th of August in some few hours time now. I'm getting reports that Abu Mayanga and Lacazette won't be fit to play this game, so that's like an advantage to Brentford. We all know Brentford just came from the Championship to the Premier League, so I expect a tough match, but I still think Arsenal will still win the game. So I'll give Arsenal the win. The second game of the week, then on Saturday we have the first game of the weekend. That's an early kickoff that takes place 12:30 p.m. We have Manchester United taking on Leeds United. Manchester United they've signed Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane, but Rafael Varane hasn't been confirmed yet, so he won't be in the manager squad. As for Jadon Sancho, he will be in the manager squad. So I expect United to win the game. Although Leeds United they haven't really signed a lot of players, so I expect them to struggle against United this weekend. So I expect United to win the game. Burnley taking on Brighton over Albion. The game can go either way. It can go either way. Anybody can win that game. It can go either way. But we know Brighton they play some beautiful football. So I expect Brighton to win. Burnley don't start the season well. I've always noticed that they don't start the season well. Then the third game on Saturday we have Chelsea taking on Crystal Palace. Chelsea they just signed Romelu Lukaku and Martinelli, a third choice goalkeeper. But Lukaku won't be available for this game. So I expect a tough match, but Chelsea should be able to win the game. For Crystal Palace they signed a youngster from Chelsea. That's Mark Guehi. They signed a youngster, very good player, very good defender. So I think he will be in the squad tomorrow. I think he will play. So it's going to be a tough match, but I expect Chelsea to win. The fourth game of the weekend we have Everton taking on Southampton. Man, Everton, Rafael Benitez, a new manager coming in. I'm not really, I'm not really a huge fan of Rafael Benitez, his philosophy and his method. I'm not really a huge fan. But what can we do? He's Everton manager now, so Everton fans expect him to get the job done. So he must start from the first game against Southampton. I think losing the game will be very bad for him. So I expect Everton to win. For Southampton, on the other hand, they've lost Danny Ings, their best striker. So I don't expect them getting anything from that game. So Everton should be able to win the game. The fifth game of the weekend, we have Leicester taking on Wolves. Leicester from their preceding games, they've been very good. I think they won almost all their preceding games. They've been very good, and they've signed some good players. Patson Daka from Salzburg, very good strikers. I think it was one of the highest goal scorers in Europe last season. But I don't think he will start. I think Vardy will still start tomorrow. And they also have Kelechi Iheanacho, who has reinvented himself, has been very good. I think he scored the winning goal in the Community Shield final. So I expect Leicester to beat Wolves. Wolves, on the other hand, they've lost their manager, Nuno. They brought in new manager now. So and they haven't really signed much players. I don't expect them taking anything away from that game. So I expect Leicester to win the game. Then the sixth game of the weekend, Watford taking on Aston Villa. Watford, they are back in the Premier League after one season. They are back in the Premier League. They, but I don't think they can win. They can win against Aston Villa. Aston Villa have signed Danny Ings. They've signed Leon Bailey from Bayern Leverkusen. Signed so many players, but don't forget they also lost Jack Grealish. That's their best player in some years now. But with Leon Bailey and the likes of players they've signed, I think they'll be able to cope even without Jack Grealish. So I expect them to beat Watford. Then the last game of the weekend, Norwich taking on Liverpool. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp has been complaining that Liverpool haven't signed a lot of players and all that, but I still think Liverpool have a good squad. I mean, they have Salah, Mane, and Firmino. These guys guarantee you 20 double digit goals every season. So they still have a good squad. I think Norwich just came from the championship after one season too. So I think Liverpool will take the win. Newcastle taking on West Ham. Newcastle, how they survived relegation last season is still a mystery because they really struggled last season. West Ham, on the other hand, they finished sixth. I think, was it sixth? They finished sixth or fifth. No, they finished sixth or seventh. Okay, they finished seventh last season. They've been very good from last season prior to this season. So I expect them to beat Newcastle. Then the last game of the weekend, Tottenham taking on Manchester City. That takes place 4:30 p.m. Tottenham haven't. I don't think if Harry Kane. I don't think we don't know. Maybe Harry Kane is staying or is leaving. The whole thing can just affect them this season. We don't know yet. Without Harry Kane, they don't have any striker to score for them, so it will be very hard for them. I expect Manchester City to beat them silly. But Manchester City also don't have a striker. Manchester City are chasing Harry Kane, Tottenham striker. A very delicate situation. So, but I still expect City to win. City have a lot of quality in their squad, from Jack Grealish to Kevin De Bruyne and so on and so forth. Thank you all for watching my video.